Hey guys, what's up? So I just smiled for like 2 seconds. I just wanted to make this video real quick on 20 beauty secrets every teenage girl or guy should know. And I'm just going to jump in real quick because 20 of them and I'm going to kind of explain each one. So one is skip the foundation. If you have acne, the last thing you want to do is slather on thick foundation. And I know that it's technically like the first thing you want to do because you just want to cover all that crap up on your face, because I know that I have acne. And I just hate, blemishes. They're red, they're ugly, they're leave dark spots. So I know that's the first thing going through your mind, but it is the last thing you want to do, because foundation is for women over 35, I would say. Now, not only will it cover up your natural beauty, but foundation on a teenager looks anything but natural. And when you're young, I know that a lot of girls are wearing like tons of makeup on, like eyeliner and whatever. But when you're young, it's kind of like the beauty of it, being natural and beautiful. And natural beauty, I think, in my opinion, is really the most beautiful. Anyway, so instead, cover up blemishes with concealer instead of using foundation. And tinted moisturizer are way better than heavy foundation. I use tinted moisturizer by Mary Kay. I'm obsessed with it. It's tinted moisturizer with sunscreen in it. I'm sorry, my little brother is crying. He's a baby. I'm sorry if you can hear it. But anyway, tinted moisturizer and just using concealer on these spots is the best instead of putting, really thick foundation. Anyway, so number 2 is pat your concealer in. Never rub. Now, I use concealer around my eyes and then like on my blemishes, especially around my eyes because I have really dark under eye circles. I actually have a video. So instead of like, I know some people will like rub it in, like, try to get it, but what I do is I'll put the concealer on and then I'll pat it like this till it blends into your skin. This will give you more effectiveness out of your concealer. And also, if you rub, you're just going to get more wrinkles. It's not good for your face, and the concealer is not going to be at its full potential, if you know what I mean. Alright, number 3, play up your lips or your eyes, never both. So if you're going to do like a smoky eye, then go rather for like a clear lip gloss or nude, because if you wear like statement bold red lipstick and then like black smoky eye, it's gonna be way too much. And again, with the natural beauty of it, smoky eye every once in a while is always a little bit sexy. But I'm thinking, don't wear statement red lipstick with a really strong eye. It's just not going to look good. It's going to look like overwhelming. You're going to end up looking like a clown straight up. 4, less is more. Ever notice how some of your friends look better with no makeup at all than with some on? I have those friends. People have told me that I'm that girl that looks better with like no makeup, and that I had this girlfriend, me, we would never wear makeup. And one day I put some eyeshadow on and it was like gold and I thought it was really pretty. And so I walk into the room, she's like, "Oh my gosh, you're just like me, Angie. You look ugly when you wear makeup." And I'm like, "What?" And so, yeah, so, you know, just try to highlight kind of your key areas of your face, your cheekbones, if you want to like kind of look more like Angelina Jolie with like super sharp face, or like, I don't know, just kind of something I've always worn. Like, maybe I'll go out and I don't feel like wearing makeup, I'll just put on mascara, a little bit of blush, I'm good for the day. So less is definitely more, I would say, especially when you're young, teenager. Anyway, 5, natural way is always hot. Natural hair is always hot. Um, if you have like super dark hair, lighten your look by going a shade darker or getting lighter highlights in your hair. And if you're blonde, try highlights, especially framing the face. We see too many teens lightening their hair several shades, and the look can be very tacky and I think not looking natural. I mean, I know lots of girls that like start coloring their hair when they're 15, and then once they're older their hair is like so damaged. My cousin's girlfriend, she went into beauty school, and so she started coloring her hair. She would do everything. She like, when she first got into beauty school, she wanted to experiment like everything that she was learning, and she colored. She was really pretty. She had really dark hair. She went like blue highlights, and then she had like, she did so much. I can't think of any color that she didn't have on her hair. And now it's so pretty and so long, but it's so damaged. Like the ends of her hair, she has this much worth of split ends, I think, and her hair's really long. I'm like, you need to cut your hair. And like, you more than anyone would know, you went to Cosmo school, that, you know, when you have split ends, the only way to get rid of them is to cut it, or else the split end will just run up your hair and it'll be like really frizzy and nasty, and she won't cut it. But she's like, I wish I had never dyed my hair that many times. For what was it for fun? It was just not worth it. So I think always like more of a natural coloring. Like I'll put during the summer I'll put lemon in my hair if I want it lighter, and it'll go in the sun. Or henna coloring your hair. Anyway, enough about number 5. Number 6, Vaseline is your best friend. Oh my god, I love Vaseline. It's like so amazing. I use it for my lips. If I'm going out and have high heels on, I'll put it around my feet and it'll like, oh, I won't get any blisters. I use it if I ever have like dry spots on my face. I'll put some on and it looks so good. So Vaseline is great. Chapped eye makeup remover. It's also great for fixing chapped scaly lips. Slather on a bunch of Vaseline, then use a toothbrush to massage with lips, and it like exfoliates that. But yeah, Vaseline is a girl's best friend, I would have to say. And I really like those little bottles that they sell at Walmart. They're not little bottles, but they're just like really small mini Vaselines. I love it. I use it all the time. Anyway, number 7. You can never go wrong with layers. Long layers are great for any hair type. Super curly, straight, or wavy. It makes thin hair appear thicker, curly hair appear manageable, and wavy hair appear just go back for the sexy beach look. So, yeah, I have layers right now. Let me show them to you. You probably won't even be able to see because I have really dark hair. But, yeah, I have layers right here. And I have really thin hair instead, if you guys don't know. And so I always get compliments when I straighten my hair. Like with curly hair, you can't really tell that I have layers. But when I straighten my hair, I always get compliments. Let me sit up straight. When I straighten my hair, I always get compliments because you can see, you know, the layers, and they're nice. So with thinner hair, you know, layers are your best friend. So yeah, you can never go wrong. Anyway, number 8. You know, I don't know how to really say number 8. It's kind of like, if you have acne, I would say to go to your dermatologist when you're a teen, because the biggest mistake people make with acne is not going to their dermatologist. Forget those $150 that you're going to spend on those jeans that you want so badly. Getting rid of those pimples will be the best investment you'll ever make. And the only guaranteed way to do it is with a dermatologist. So I went to my dermatologist last month, and, you know, I was like, yo, I'm getting so many pimples. My face is, I'm starting to lose self-confidence because the pimples are just unbearable. Like, sometimes I'll get so many pimples on my face. Sometimes they'll like completely, my face will be really clear, and I just know it's hormones and all that. But she's all like, I think that you need a chemical peel. And so I went and got one last week, and my face is so much better. I had pimples like all down over here, and then really dark spots. It's completely gone with this chemical peel, because what a chemical peel does is like removes the old layer of skin and brings out your new layer. And so like last week I looked like a monster. Like my whole face started peeling, and it didn't hurt at all, but I just really was tempted to like just peel the scabs. But yeah, I think that your biggest investment would have to be to go to the dermatologist and just kind of splurge on that, because it's not really a splurge, it's an investment. Number 9, spend money on key beauty products. If you're not sure what to splurge on or what to save on, I give you the scoop on this. Like, you should always, you know, invest and, you know, spend money on key beauty products that are actually good. Now, I've always been taught by my mom to always invest in your skin, because your skin's what you have forever. Obviously, it's your skin. And, you know, my mom has the best skin ever. She's like, has really good skin. People think she's my sister. She has 5 kids. It's me, my 4 sisters, and then a little baby brother. And people still think she's like, oh, are you, like, I remember we went to church and we were sitting together, and the guy, like, before the service started, the guy next to me was like, oh, so you came here with your mom? And I'm like, no, he's like, you came here with your sister. How's that? And I'm like, oh, she's my mom. And obviously made my mom feel good. But we've got it a couple times that my mom looks like my sister, which is kind of, you know, funny. But, yeah, anyway, that's completely besides the point. I think that, you know, if you spend more money on beauty products, my mom uses this line that's, like, really expensive. She's been using it ever since I was, like, 0 years old, like, before I was born, and she's always invested in it. And, like, she says that it's really good for her skin, it's good for wrinkles, it's good for everything. And my mom, I mean, if that's one thing that she's taught me, good, you know, it's to invest in good beauty products. And, you know, yeah, like, alright, you should splurge or say, you know, I don't know, you should splurge on good, you know what, I'm going to make a whole video about this, because there's some products, like a whole nother one, like right after I'm done with this one. So if you want to see that, I'll link it. But that's like a really key thing, because there's some things that are really worth it to splurge on and some not. So like mascara expires after 3 months of the bottle opening, so it's really not worth it to splurge on mascara. You know, some things are really not worth it. So, I mean, I guess I'll make a video of everything that I know of what you should splurge or save on, because I think that's important. Anyway, that was like forever. Anyway, number 10 is buying foundation or lipstick. Test it first. If you're ever buying foundation or lipstick, you should always test it first. There are some beauty products you simply must try out at a department store or Sephora before you buy it, like foundation, lipstick, blush, or powder, because you never know if it's going to go perfectly with your skin. So I think that's a 100% must, is always to try foundation, lipstick, blush, or powder before you buy it. Must do. Buy these products in a grocery store and you'll be lucky if you pick the right one, or like right color, right shade, whatever. So you should always try testing it. Anyway, number 11. I kind of feel tired. I feel like we have so much to go. Only 11. Let me take a quick. Alright, number 11. When can you skip sunscreen? Alright, never. You can never skip sunscreen. Never, ever, ever. All year round I wear sunscreen. This I also learned from my mother, who's like a beauty freak. She's always been telling me, wear sunscreen, wear sunscreen. And last summer I kind of paid the consequences. I was like, oh, I don't want to wear sunscreen, blah, blah, blah. And like, so I'm like, I want to be really tan and whatnot. And so I didn't wear sunscreen, and my face was horrible. I got blotches on my skin from the sun, and I mean, I hated it. I didn't know what to do, and makeup wouldn't cover it, and it was just like lighter splotches on my skin, and you know, I hated it. And then they went away during the winter, and then now this summer I put on so much sunscreen no matter where I go. But anyway, I wear sunscreen summer, winter, fall, spring, all year round. Sunscreen is your best friend. Anyway, number 12. Oh, and by the way, you know, long term, you know, you're gonna get wrinkles if you don't wear sunscreen. The sun is basically like a fryer, you know, so burn now, fry later. That's the saying. So right now you're nice and tan. Later on you're gonna look like a freaking shriveled up shriveled up, whatever, shriveled up. Anyway, number 12, wrapping hair around